Welcome to King's Knight's Daily Devotional. Today's topic: Your true success. Then he said to them, "Watch out. Be on your guard against all kinds of greed. A man's life does not consist in the abundance of his possessions." Luke chapter 12 verse 15. Jesus is known to answer the real issues in the hearts of men, irrespective of how their questions are framed. And immediately when Jesus perceived in his spirit that they so reasoned within themselves, he said unto them. Mark 2 verse 8. He told the scribe who asked to follow him that he didn't have accommodation. Suitable accommodation perhaps was a quiet precondition in his heart to follow the Lord, so Jesus gave him the parable of foxes and birds. Matthew 8 verse 20. Our confirmation that this scribe wasn't serious is that he didn't bother following Jesus since there was no accommodation. The disciples of John who really wanted to follow the Lord directly requested where he dwelled, and he answered them, "Come and see." John 1 verses 35 to 39. This pattern of Jesus answering the heart of people in relation to our text is our consideration for today's meditation. Jesus was in the middle of teaching, and a man blurted, "Master, speak to my brother that he divide the inheritance with me." Luke 12 verse 13. The man's words were about inheritance, but the Lord's word was about greed. Isn't it legitimate for a man to demand his inheritance for his brother, who possibly wanted to disenfranchise him? And is it wrong to have charged the Lord with that task since he felt he had authority? Jesus transcended this man's matter and request to mirror his heart. Greed was the subject. A man's life does not consist in the abundance of his possessions. Beloved, is the Lord also answering your heart this morning? Do you also estimate yourself based on your resources? Do you absorb the ratings of men who know nothing but physical and temporal things? The measure of your life isn't in what you have or lack, but in what Christ accomplishes in you. His success over you is your true success. Remember this. Prayer. Lord, deliver my heart from greed and the deceitfulness of riches. Teach me the correct way to evaluate myself. Amen.